Hello everyone, welcome to my English class once again. Now today in this video I am going to explain another interesting story, that is A Feast for the Rats, written by Sir Rabindranath Tagore, also known by Sobriquet Gurudev. He was a Bengali person having wide-ranging knowledge who reshaped his region's literature and music. He was author of Gitanjali and became the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913. So guys, this is a very interesting story. Let's start the story, which is about why it is best not to judge a gift by its wrapping. Schools are about to reopen and students are going back to school from their home. So the boys were returning to their boarding school after a long vacation at their hometowns. The train ride back from home was like another vacation. One of the boys had composed a poem titled Black Pumpkin's Sacrifice, and all of them were reciting it at the top of their lungs. Soon after, the train stopped at the Atkola station. An elderly man boarded the train. He is carrying a bedroll, few bundles, a big trunk, and two large earthen pots. Then Bichkun, one of the bully, he wrote, "Why are you coming here? Take your luggage to another coach." The old man said, "I couldn't find a place because there is so much of rush at the station." He then vacated a little space among the boys and sat down after putting his belongings under the berth and spreading his sleeping bag on the floor. Then he asked, "Where is your bunch headed?" Bishkun replied, "In Shrad." Then the old man asked, "Whose Shrad?" Then the boys replied, "Black pumpkin fresh chili Shrad." Then the boys once again chanted at the top of their voices, "Black pumpkin fresh chili, we will teach you a lesson and make you look silly." The old man was confused as he couldn't understand what the boys were singing, so he simply ignored them. When the train halted at the station of Asansol, the old man got down from the train to take a bath. When he came back into the compartment, the bully was at his best again. "Don't remain in this coach, mister. There are many rats on this train." Then the man said, "Why should I go from here, and what is this talk of rats?" "The rats, they ate all your delicious sweets and some even took your juicy mangoes," the boy said. The gentleman saw that the pots that had contained sweets and the other eatables he was carrying were absolutely empty. But to the surprise of the boys, he simply laughed. These rats must be very hungry. I made a mistake. Had I known these rats are going to accompany me on my journey, I would have brought more food with me," said the old man. The boys were surprised as well as disappointed on seeing their prank fail against the old man's calm reaction. They were now guilty of their behavior and couldn't even lift their eyes to face him. The train halted next at the Bardhaman station. The gentleman said to the boys that "I'll not trouble you anymore. I'll find a seat of myself in a separate coach." "No, no," the boys cried. "You must complete the rest of the journey with us. If you have anything left in the pots, we will guard them and nothing will go missing this time." He called a food and drinks vendor and passed down packets of sweets each to all the boys, who received them gleefully. Then the boys asked, "Where are you going, sir?" The man replied that "I am in search of some work and employment." The boys asked, "What kind of work, sir?" Then he said, "I am a teacher. Then the boys asked, what subject do you teach? He said, I teach Sanskrit. The boys clapped their hands excitedly. Then you must come with us to our school. We need a Sanskrit teacher. We will not let Kalakumar Talakalankar teach us. Oh, but your headmaster may not wish to give me this job. He better give you this job, said the boys, or else we'll all leave his school. If you insist, I'll come along with you, said the elderly man. Then they reached to their destination. Why has the school secretary come to the platform? He probably come to receive us. Then the children and the elderly man stand up to get off the train. The boys get off the train after the elderly man has descended. The latter is received by a respectable man, the secretary. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Master Tarkalankar. I welcome you to our school. The secretary bends to touch the elderly man's feet. The boys look at their new teacher in utter amazement. The elderly man smiles at them and pats the secretary on his shoulder. So guys, the moral of the story is that without understanding the reality, we should never judge a person. So guys, this is the story and I hope that it is clear to you all.